Hail and well-met adventurers, I am your host, the Dungeon Master, and this is one particular update video that I honestly wish that I didn't have to make, but I understand the necessity of doing so given these trying times. As you're all aware, COVID-19, colloquially known as coronavirus, has already spread quite a way around the globe to many areas, including right here in the heart of New Zealand, as of which we are now under level 4 lockdown, that is, everyone here in New Zealand, following the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, this pretty much means that everyone across the country pretty much has to stay at their residences no matter what. And all but the most essential services are basically shut down as well. Now, of course, in terms of Let's Play content on this particular YouTube channel, that's going to have a huge impact on my plans coming this April, um, of which I will hopefully get into further detail and elaboration throughout this update video. Now, of course, one of the many chains that have shut down as a result of the level 4 restrictions is, of course, the New Zealand chain of EB Games. As you can see there, even the online services have been shut down, and not just the physical retail stores. I understand that in other areas of the world, this isn't the case, but it is here in New Zealand. And of course, this is going to affect me and my Let's Play plans significantly, given the fact that I have two very big pre-orders in the works that I will get into right now. The first of my pre-orders, of course, is the upcoming Biohazard RE3, aka the Resident Evil 3 remake. Specifically, the Collector's Edition, which comes with the lenticular packaging of the basic retail game of Resident Evil 3 remake. I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't have alternate artwork like Biohazard RE2 did, but I'll take what I can get. As you can see here, here's everything that comes with the Biohazard RE3 Collector's Edition. The standard game, a soundtrack, a map of Raccoon City with notes that are certainly going to make my Real Survival LP a little bit more manageable, as well as a special case file containing photos not only of the situation in Biohazard RE3, but also the 1v4 multiplayer Biohazard Resistance as well. And as an added bonus, it also comes with this very nice Jill Valentine statuette, which they definitely put a lot of detail into this. And this is one pre-order that I'm looking forward to. And of course, now I'll get on to the second. This one being, of course, the deluxe edition pre-order of Final Fantasy Remake, the first part. Again, pretty good. That Sephiroth Steelbook case looks pretty amazing, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy flipping through the art book there, as well as listening to the music on the mini CD soundtrack as well. Only two DLC summons for the physical version of the deluxe edition, the Chocobo Chick and the Cactuar. No carbuncle for me, I'm afraid. Surprisingly, that comes with the digital deluxe version as well as the first class version. The reason I'm getting the deluxe version is, of course, for the steelbook case and the art book and the soundtrack, because while having the Cloud Strife Hardy Daytona collection figure would actually be a very interesting collector's item, there are no first class pre-orders for New Zealand. It's only available in North America and most of Europe, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. As everyone knows, Biohazard RE3 launches worldwide on the 3rd of April. That's still going ahead, as is the April 10th worldwide release of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. I understand that a lot of people are cancelling their physical copies and pre-orders, whichever one they chose, and are quickly jumping ship for the digital version so that they can play both of these upcoming titles as of launch. But here's the thing, I am not going to do that. First of all, I've been looking forward to these pre-orders for quite a few months now, and since it's coming close to April, I would rather have them wait in limbo rather than just go straight for the digital version, because that, frankly, that is literally going to be an absolute pain in the ass when it comes to doing that, given how big, especially how big Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 is. Yeah, I would rather have physical copies collect complete with collection stuff rather than jump straight into the digital versions, which is actually, yeah, going to be a bit of a trade-off, because I know that a lot of people have been really looking forward to these two titles as well. And when the launch dates hits, YouTube is, of course, is going to be flooded with Let's Plays of the digital versions, just so that everyone can keep the schedule. But since I'm not going to be canceling my pre-orders, I'm instead going to be pretty much having to delay both Let's Play Biohazard RE3 Real Survival and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 for the time being until further notice. I say this is going to be hard on me because part of me is wanting to look at other people's Let's Plays, especially people who I enjoy following and who have been following on YouTube for quite some time, but I'll just have to avoid any and all walkthroughs slash playthroughs slash Let's Plays of Biohazard RE3 and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. The people over at EB Games are usually pretty prompt when it comes to this sort of thing, and I'm pretty sure that they'll send me update information via their service email as quickly as possible, because yeah, they'll do the best they can, but I think the situation is genuinely so dire that that the staff there should really mind their own health first and put everything on the back burner until some sort of window of opportunity opens up. But keeping our fingers crossed on that one. So that is pretty much going to be the state of the channel as of right now and possibly over the next few months. Um, I will say on the upside that my Let's Play of Chaos Head will still be going ahead at 10 a.m. New Zealand Standard Time right up until April 4th, at which it will switch over to the 2 p.m. time slot, since that's what I originally planned, um, to make way for my Let's Plays of Biohazard RE3 and Final Fantasy VII Remake at some point. And even though those may not go ahead for the foreseeable future, that I'm still going to go ahead with those particular plans. But that's pretty much how things are, both on the channel and in the world in general. So I hope everyone is taking care of themselves, following the rules, and basically doing all they can to get through the situation. I'm the Dungeon Master, and as always, adventurers, until next we meet.